Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes Trails Reverie. Where we last left off, as you can see here, we completed Lloyd's Act 4, and we can now hop into the act of someone else. So, I think we'll go to C because we're all the way up here. And I'm not really looking forward to Mishlam at the moment. Apparently I'm missing some stuff to do the whole dodge tank, and I don't know if I'll get the opportunity to go back anywhere to get the missing accessories. If not, I'm not really worried. The game doesn't really... It's not difficult enough to justify a full-blown dodge tank, to be honest with you. So, real quick, let's take a look at our accessories. So I'm curious if I actually could apply 6 delay every hit, or if I need to change that. That might be one of the accessories I need for the dodge stuff. Might actually be those two, I'm not sure. I don't have a better one for this one at the moment. He has that and that. Do I have anything better for him to dodge with? But... yeah, I'm not feeling it. Let's call the Orange Cape. Orange Cape. Who has the Corsage? Sarah? Hoping they can just trade, but I doubt it works that way. For her, I'm fine with this. I kind of would like to get the... I don't know if it's called Pure Blue or something like that. It just takes like 800 U materials, so... yeah. I'm going to unequip this because someone else may need it for something else. Yeah, he's cool. Okay, he's got Altair and Cherub. Cherub Talisman. Why Cherub? Okay. So, we can probably start playing her as a full caster if we are so inclined. I have better than Diamond Nova, I know. Tira, I'm fine with her having. So she has access to a wide variety of wind spells, including Breath. And a few good earth moves. 10 EP per turn. He has Anvari. Actually give him Elixir as a sub. Vega and Titania. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, you can do this even though Cherub has a better return. That's 0.35, but it comes with the higher tier spells. Well, that's 0.9. I guess now that I realize that that's attacks and crafts. So I probably should be looking for a replacement. Try to find what Elliot uses. Could just give her Emblem if I want her to indefinitely sustain. Oh well. She's probably... well, here's Elliot actually, so... yeah, that'll probably be fine. Oh, the other thing I want to point out, Remnant Sword 2, I got these from chests in the Reverie corridor, as well as that, technically. For her, I didn't actually get anything better. So I can give her that for now. Did not get better boots for her. Oh well. I may just want to get boots for Lapis next time we go in. In case you're wondering, I'm just not a big fan of Ren or Duvali, so I'll stick with my starting party here. We'll pretend this is Persona 4. Shots fired at Kanji fans. I'm also going to turn off the YouTube video so I can actually focus on this. We get to fight robots today. Fun! I figured this is how it'd be. Prisoner or not, I'm guessing it wasn't always such a freak show. It's quite the fortified facility, much like the police academy it shares a wall with. Occupying it and turning it into a base does make strategic sense. We can grind weaklings like these beneath our heel. So, do you know where Ian is? He's on the top floor of the building. I'll guide you there, but stay alert. Is Arios... What's he running real quick? Chevalier. I may have intentionally put that there. Gloom. This one's doing fine, so I'm going to give this over to Regenleif. Vega. Arcdiva. So yeah, dip into the corridor if you want to go grab boots for what's-her-face, but I'm good here. So the one thing I wanted to look at... the strap and the wallet. I don't know if I ever found them. I had to have passed them by now. Shed badge. Foresta soup and Imperial tea. I might even be able to make those. It says I don't even own one. That's junk. This one's decent at least. So yeah, before we go, Imperial tea and Foresta soup. Right here, I'm just... oh, crud. I still have stuff in my inventory I haven't read, too. It'd be under... I actually don't know what it'd be under. Event. Rustic Bone. Solitary Moon. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I should look into doing
To
more.
think fate would lead us back on the same side, Arios McLean.
It's funny. We met at the tournament, but we haven't spoken since my days with the CDF. I can see you've endured a great deal since then. I'm keen to see how you carry on your Lord's spirit.
You honor me with your words.
Okay, we have a moon lens equipped somewhere.
My turn!
On it.
It's me! Yeah!
Okay, I gotta look at something real quick. Crit. Damage reduction. Delay. Nonsense. Okay, I have a better delay move. Evasion with strength. Wrong thing, wrong thing. Okay, so I can get break damage here. I do not have Yuna unlocked, so yeah, we'll just rely on Victor or Sayed. EP charge
This
4.
is quite the stroke of luck.
Okay, 9 U materials off that. One thing I'm worried about is, do I really need Sheriff on him anymore? Because you get your EP through crafts and crap, so this is really only giving me crit. So if I were to change this out for a mind, I just like his crafts a little too much, which is why I use him more as a swordsman than a mage. Even though he uses his brother, he's supposed to be a hybrid, I know. So it looks like our charge gauge is refilling as I run.
Yeah?
So I was expecting a notification there, but link levels are maxed between Rufus and Lapis and Swin and Nadia.
Yeah?
So one thing I'm noticing is without Emblem, I am not getting absurd amounts of U materials, so kinda sucks.
Ooh, I see a treasure chest.
True Gladiator Belt. It's an awesome item, I just don't know if I can squeeze it onto. Lean on putting it here, just so I can spam her stuff a little bit better. So real quick, I just want to make sure I popped everything back here.
Just say the word now.
Curio.
Can I hold it, please?
And that kind of just tells you my progress. Got everything over there. There's one more chest on the screen.
What convoluted contraptions to have for a simple prison.
I believe they upped their security after a certain someone from the SSS broke out of here.
That young man gave me quite a headache while in the birdcage as well.
You kinda got me curious about the SSS now.
So, to find out about the prison break, you gotta play Azure. To find out about the birdcage thing, I don't remember if that's Cold Seal 3.
That chest is just begging to be opened.
Force Crown, which is actually decent.
Yeah? Just say the word now.
Keep your weapons close.
That dropped a Brave Seed, up to you if it's worth it or not. I did beat it on
Say
Skate,
the word
so
now.
it's not like it's difficult, just has a lot of HP.
There's no charm to be found. Not in the building, not in the furniture, and not even in the dolls. I give it all 0 points.
Tough break. That's even lower than when the boss went by sea.
What do you expect from a prison?
Just say the word now.
I call dibs.
Just say the word now.
669 U materials, not having a lot of luck with that here.
Say the word now.
We'll need to be smart around that monster.
I'm curious to see what's in that chest myself.
Okay, I had to stop for a little while, but we're going to knock out the rest of it, starting with this guy.
Guess I'll dial it up a bit.
So I can't remember what the name of that chariot boss was that we did in Lloyd's side, but this I suspect is similar. Except this guy's not actually guarding like a treasure chest or something, which is more confusing, I guess.
Slay on sight!
You'll notice I'm low on BP, which isn't really a big deal.
Outplane.
Got you!
Okay.
Bleh.
Very well.
This one does a little bit more. I'm just hoping she doesn't actually kill the small ones. That's fine.
How shall we play? Are you ready? Got you!
Asking for it!
So I'm assuming they can't use that on themselves. So
Ready?
they use it on someone else.
Keep at it!
You're up! Very well. The doll sees...
Small floating archaism following... I was hoping I didn't have to say its name. Regenenkov. It eliminates blind spots for linked machines and has a variety of other support functions.
I'll take care of it.
This could be bad because of this.
Keep at it!
You're up!
On it.
No, I'm gonna stick to this one for the moment.
Okay. They're down!
The one might have bit the dust finally.
You're up! I shall.
They dropped tier all bombs, and we're about to find out what this guy
The
does.
dolls...
Brave Soul Drop. Warrior Archaism specialized in ground combat. It can stand up to even soldats with its variety of pre-programmed sword techniques.
It's me!
So yeah, we will change gears here.
Ready yourselves! Valiant move!
How shall we play? Are you...
I was hoping she was outside his range
I
for that.
shall.
Anyway, what you're seeing here is the effect of an insight
On guard.
buff.
Okay. They're down!
You're up!
And he loses his turn here. Which he immediately gets back anyway.
It's me!
Goes into break, so we need to hop over to Shadow Step.
How
So
shall
remember
we
when they
play?
break, they lose their buffs.
Got you!
And it looks like
Asking
this
for
isn't going to do too much unless I get some really
I'll
lucky
take care of
AT
it.
drops, which I need right here. So I want to do this to see if I can get some healing off of
Outplane.
Got you!
Okay. Here!
it. I
Keep
did
at
not
it!
get the AT drop there, so it's
Yeah.
going to be his turn.
How shall we play?
Should
be around here.
Got you!
Asking
I
for
could
it.
get it right there, which I did,
My turn.
and that was a massive drop. Okay, so yeah.
Ah! In my hair!
So every time
Too
there's a
late.
link attack involving Rufus
On
or
guard.
Swin, I have a chance to proc that.
Card through.
The delay, that is. So we have the
All
chance
right.
to delay him even further here, which did not
Outplayed.
connect.
Got you!
On it. Hip. They're down.
Okay, his turn.
You're out!
All right.
Ready yourself.
All right.
Outplaying.
Got you!
Ready? They're down.
You're out!
My turn.
So he's back into evade mode.
Initiating drive. It's me! Arcus activate.
Got the darkness again.
How shall we play?
Card through.
And that should be the end of the fight.
Now!
Asking for it.
No delay.
All right.
Got the delay that time.
Outplaying.
I don't know if Rufus gets 2 delay rolls or how
My
it works
turn.
specifically. Because I have 2 things on him
Too
that
late.
inflict delay. I could look
On
into like an impede course to make it even worse.
Keep at it.
I probably should just make a delay character for the end
On
game.
guard.
Outplaying.
Got you!
How shall we play?
Got you!
Asking for it.
No delay.
Ready? Hip.
But this is the end.
They're down.
You're out!
Take him out.
Let's go, Nadia. Tomorrow is our future to take.
It sure is. I'm with you all the way, S.
So I wanted you to see in the bottom right corner that I have the links between Swin and Nadia, Rufus, and Lapis maxed. Kusanagi.
Even perfection can
It's not much of a surprise.
the cherry on top.
It's only natural.
Diligence is its own reward.
A true warrior always seeks improvement.
And right there, I just wanted you to hear their line, since you probably won't hear it elsewhere unless we level up off the boss. Okay, we got more Reverie points, which we can go into the corridor. I don't think we have enough to rank up yet. But I believe one of the upcoming rewards is another Master Quartz. I've been trying to swap those out off the camera for the higher tier ones. Oh, there was a door over here that I didn't see.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't really know why they even give you the 5s anymore.
Ooh, I see a treasure chest.
Genbu, pretty big one. I don't think this group actually does a lot of status effects the way I have them set up. Well, Tamamo, obviously, is the exception. For her, I have her as more of a light caster. As you can see, she's the heavy caster. Ah. Okay, the Rage Quartz is why he doesn't have a status effect applied. This is the way to the treasure chest. So, to put in a quick context for you, Lapis and Arios both just leveled up, and they leveled up in the previous fight against the sword fighting robot over there.
Treasure! Oh, I can
Emergency
smell
puppet,
the
I'll
riches!
pass. So I figured that lever was to unlock a door over here, but I guess it was just for the chest.
Just say the word.
Wouldn't be bad if you could actually open those from the other side to create shortcuts, you know? Not really needed, but could have been a neat feature depending on how they set this place up. And that fight got everyone else to level up. 5 celestial bombs too, which is kind of nice. Hopefully I won't need them, but if need arises, we have it. That was 13 U material, so we're almost at 700. Dragon incense. So I think this is what I got off of the Act 4 boss for Lloyd. Doubled up because of Emblem.
Good thing we were here to take this.
So just out of curiosity, how many of those do I have? These aren't too bad. These are laply bad. So I almost have as much dragon as I do spirit. I have more souls than seeds. Almost as many capsules as powders.
Yeah?
My main concern with like flipping these switches without looking is that it may lock something else, and then I have to go find out what it locked, flip it back, and there's a lot of tedious walking.
Just say the word now.
That would be something to make this dungeon really annoying.
Yeah?
Okay, there's actually quite a bit to go. We can see we're on the floor with the boss.
You gonna fight?
10 U materials and more level ups, just so you can see. What am I at for 7th mass, I wonder? 19,000.
Just say the word. Yeah.
Bunch of gauge, nothing else. Don't even know why this was really... well... no, it has a green light, you can just see this.
Should we inspect that treasure chest?
Faint 4. I just don't understand why that would even be there, you know? Probably more crates.
That chest is just begging to be opened.
That one actually is really good for certain firecasters. I believe Nadia has something already that has the bell-like effect. Yes, Vega does. So if the enemy is weak to fire, I can literally just sit there and chain spells.
We're pretty far in by now, aren't we?
Are we close to our objective point then?
We are. We should hurry. Hold on a little longer. We'll be there soon.
So if the machine there wasn't clue enough, and I'll be going off so I can customize some stuff, and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, just to show what I did, I made some new quartz. I made a new accessory, which is why my U materials went from almost 700 down to 450. And then I used my Sepith to unlock a new slot on Nadia, so she's all the way up to 1315 EP. Otherwise, I didn't really do anything for anyone else. I'm kind of good to move forward here, so let's bust this and be on our way. I need like 5,400 win Sepith, so long way to go.
Father!
I know I kept you waiting, Shizuku.
Is that his daughter?
No wonder he came with us.
Thank you for looking after her for me.
You were right on time. They had their run of the place much sooner than I expected. I don't understand. I don't know most of you. But you, I'm more than surprised to see.
Then I need not introduce myself, seeing as you know who I am. A pleasure, Mr. Grimwood. We're here to see you for the benefit of this young lady here.
And who might you be?
My name is Lapis Rosenberg.
I see. Well, that clears things up. I'm very glad you came. I have been waiting for you, Lapis.
That's a relief.
We finally hit jackpot.
What was that all about?
What is that?
Shizuku, get into the corridor. Ian, please stay with her.
Of course. We can talk more after. I am undying.
It can't be.
Is that the Emperor?
Ugh. He looks all messed up.
His shoulder resembles one of the artifacts he was using. How can this be?
I only know of it from hearsay, but I think we might be dealing with artifacts that have malfunctioned. They've melded and deformed the host who holds them, compacting their strengths into a singular point.
I found you.
I believe they've done away with his sense of self as well. All that drives him now is his obsession.
He just doesn't know when to quit.
Do you know this thing? Because it's staring right at us.
If only we didn't.
All we can do is hope this round puts him down for good.
I can see you were once a capable warrior, but as you are now, I can only pity you. May your end by my blade be swift.
You cannot run. I must re-educate you.
Well, at least we know what happened to the dude now.
Ready yourselves. Valiant move.
How about this?
Renegade Edge.
Ready? Time to settle this!
Oh no, you don't!
Very well. And bam!
It's me! Should be around here.
Found ya! Up you go! Right there! Now!
Oh, we finally got a
Asking for
crit to
it.
connect.
On guard.
So I'm gonna go Shadow Step here.
Carve through!
All right. Outplane.
Got you!
On it.
And I'm gonna go cheap.
On it. They're down!
You're up!
All right. Outplane.
Got you!
Doing this now before I forget. Final state of the Emperor after an artifact melded into him. Left without any reason, his body is now a slave to his sole obsession. Drops a Zerum powder. So if I had someone with Emblem, then yeah, this would be a little bit better. So does Unbalance make him weaker to elements, I wonder?
They're down!
You're up! Very well.
Carve through!
Very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
No!
Too late! All right.
Oh well, it was worth a shot. He can only be affected by delay 1 in 20 times, and Rufus is really good at doing that.
How plain.
We're not having much
Got
luck.
you.
Well, I should say he has high value in doing it.
They're down!
It's me! Ah!
On guard.
See, I don't know if it's the it'd have to be the break because if you look, he's been rebalanced.
On it.
Keep at it!
You're up!
You!
Buffing!
Yeah! I shall!
Okay, now that he put out his little line,
yourselves! Valiant move!
I shall! Here I go. How shall we play? Ah!
I'll take care of it.
Yeah!
On it.
you didn't think I'd let him get them off,
Carve
did you?
through!
On it.
Keep at it!
You're up! How shall we play? Yeah! Now!
Asking for it!
On it.
Keep at it!
You're up! My turn!
So yeah, he doesn't have the elemental weakness. I don't know what caused that. I'll have to rewatch the video. Maybe it was an art
Too
down
late.
or something.
On guard.
And I'm not really intentionally trying to do this, but it looks like we're pushing him out
How
the
plain.
hole he came in
Got
through.
How shall we play? Yeah! Got you!
Asking for it!
Ready?
Slay on!
Ready?
Hip! Keep at it!
You're up!
On guard.
My turn!
If I can unbalance, he dies. Well, there's a finisher for you.
Cannot be erased!
I think that's his S-craft, and it wasn't a flawless anyway because he hit Swin at the beginning of the fight, so... One Zerum powder. I'm a little worried that we're seeing this. He's gonna transform, isn't he?
Is he down?
Not yet.
I can't move! I
Didn't know he could make it this heavy!
His body is regenerating any part of him that's been wounded.
Is he immortal?
I don't know, but the building can't take much more of this.
Meaning?
It's going to collapse.
We're screwed! Did that howl cancel out the artifact's power?
You're the SSS's Divine Wolf.
Dwarves! He can still move!
Whoa! The wolf talked!
Save your surprise for after this.
Go!
Deja vu, anyone?
Ready yourself!
It just doesn't make sense that this counts as a different fight. I mean, he was level 131 when we fought him a second ago.
Okay. Keep at it!
You're up! My turn! Here I go. It's me!
I think it's worth giving up the crit.
Arcus activate!
The only upside to the crit would be that I could, flip delay, but... I was hoping we'd get there anyway.
How shall we play?
Carve through!
It's me! Now!
Should've did Thready Bear.
On guard. How plain.
Got you!
Okay.
Actually, he has more hit points now, doesn't he?
I shall!
Because I think he only had like 300,000 the first time around, but now he's at 700. So I'm doing this to fish for delay.
Too late!
Okay.
Yeah, it's still 1 in 20. This time he drops a capsule, so this would have been a really good time to have Emblem. Oh, we got the Scouter,
I'll
so I
take
don't
care
need
of
to worry
it.
about that now. Final say the Emperor after an artifact melded into him. Dark Obsession tries him to commit pure mindless destruction.
How plain.
It's me!
And this one. We have 2 chances here to
Me?
delay him.
Got you!
Asking for it!
Fail number 1.
Ready?
Fail number 2.
Keep at it!
I shall!
So we've taken off almost a third of his hit points. I'm a little hesitant to fish for the break here because he should be doing his line
Here I
soon.
go!
All right.
Ready?
Keep at it!
You're up! How shall we play?
Ironically, this would be a great time to have Sarah or Claire, but we do have this one.
Gleam! Calamity Sphere!
How shall we play?
So now we use a rule anymore.
Arcus activate!
Perk up!
You deserve some...
So you can see even with the max auto charge, it doesn't offset the cost of some of these
On
really
it.
expensive spells.
Arcus activate!
So keep in mind that's like the ultimate form of time magic.
I'm here for you!
Thank you.
Nurse Nadia's
Appreciate
here.
it.
Yeah!
I'll take care of it.
Carve through.
All right. How plain.
So I got the delay there, plus the heal,
My
because
turn.
Rufus does Rufus things. I had to give her the wind bell or something.
Here I go. How shall we play? Arcus activate.
Away with you!
Nurse Nadia's
Appreciate
here.
it. On it.
Ready yourself!
Okay.
Keep at it.
Like, I'm expecting to go into hyper mode any second.
All right.
That. So everything just got reset.
Yeah. How shall we play?
She cannot use it on herself.
Arcus activate.
Thank
You
Appreciate it.
deserve some praise. My
I
turn.
was hoping to get a charge off that.
Ready yourself!
I shall. Initiating drop.
On guard.
So keep in mind he can still cast magic.
How shall we play? Should be.
Ready?
Okay, so that stat effect that's on him now has made him weaker to magic. Now the bad part here is I don't have enough to go into
They're down.
any sort of cheese strat.
My turn. Here I go.
By doing this, I forfeit the brave point.
Perk up.
You deserve some praise.
On guard.
Slay on!
I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Keep at it.
You're up. Very well. It's me.
Ready?
I'll take care of it.
I have a feeling we may need the heal here in a sec because I don't have a way to interrupt.
How about...
I shall.
Just spam the sucker.
How shall we play?
Slay on!
It's me. Should be a rep. Now.
Ask it.
On it.
Keep at it.
I'm sorry.
So keep in mind that was with the strength and arts debuff
I'm here
on
for
him.
you.
Thank you. I'll take care of it. Arcus, activate.
Appreciate
You
it.
deserve some praise. I shall. My new BFF.
All right. Outplane.
My turn.
Ready?
Slay on.
Ready?
I can't move. Oopsie daisy. Yeah. You deserve some praise.
I'll take care of it. Outplane.
Got you. How shall we play? Arcus activate. Yeah.
I
You
really don't care
deserve
about him
some
getting the break
praise.
turn.
Simpleton.
Just curious if that would cause
Ready?
him to break instead. Yeah, this one's over.
Very well.
Part through.
My turn. No.
So right here is just when I
Too
go
late.
into resource replenish mode.
All right. Outplane.
Got you. How shall we play? Now.
Asking for it.
I'll take care of it. Outplane.
Got you. I shall.
Okay, we're at full BP.
No.
Lapis
late.
is gonna have her S-Craft in a second.
Ready? Hip.
On guard.
And for our finisher, let's heal.
Target eliminated. May we continue on?
So yeah, if I did not have that debuff on him when he used his S-Craft, that probably would have wiped the whole group. Cherub is now maxed, and apparently you go beyond level 10. I figured 10 was the max. So we get 1-to-1. CP for arts. Salt gauge regen. Yeah, that one's still... One Zerum capsule.
But of course.
Even perfection can stand to improve.
Not much of a surprise.
The cherry on top.
It's only natural.
Diligence is its own reward.
A true warrior always seeks improvement.
So keep in mind I leveled up from the first fight and the second one.
He's regenerating again.
This is impossible.
It's likely due to that purple orb merged into his shoulder. He might stop healing if we cut it off.
And I will!
That reaction's a first. Your guess was dead on.
It still has an effect even after being severed. It needs to be destroyed.
I got it.
You stay there.
Not on my watch.
We'll be at this all day if we don't pierce that orb. Give me a second, I'll figure out a good way. Ah!
There's no time. Come on.
We'll keep him occupied for you.
Your future is yours to liberate. It's right there. So go on and take it.
Nadia, Swin, get him!
for you!
There's two people who can decide how we live, and that's me and S.
And the only place you belong is in the great beyond.
We can finally breathe.
Thanks for the help, Mr. Wolf.
I sensed something strange and raced to find it. But never could I have predicted its source.
It's nice to finally have ourselves a proper conversation. 2 years is an awful long time to meet but never speak.
2 years is but an instant to me. But I suppose it is a considerable amount of time to a child of man.
Wow. He talks! He really does talk!
Yes, a wolf isn't normally one to talk. But neither is a doll. Him doing it is no more surprising than you doing it.
Really? She's got a point.
When did abnormal become our normal?
So she really is a doll. She has such an unusual air about her. It's a bit like Kia's.
Was she designed by Jorg?
Indeed. I'm Lapis Rosenberg, and I'm a proud Rosenberg doll.
You know him?
For many years now, yes.
Checking another one off his weird circle list. First I learned he's friends with a cutie like Ren. Then Bullcut went and called him Meister. And now he goes way back with a talking wolf.
For all I've heard, he remains something of an enigma.
So, you are the Divine Wolf Sight, the holy beast, sent by the goddess to watch over the Septarian of Mirage.
You are correct, Auric Awakener. Though, I have long been relieved of that role.
As have I of mine.
What are they talking about?
Beats me.
Exceedingly rare as it is to converse with a holy beast, that is not why we're here. We come armed with many questions regarding Lapis, Mr. Grimwood. Could you spare us some of your time?
I'll tell you all that I know. There'd be no reason for me to be here otherwise. If we could start this with you telling me what you know and what's happened since you've met her, I can pick up from there.
Of course.
I see. So that's where we stand.
All good to fill us in now? Who is Lapis, and what's going on here?
Let me start this with a bit of background information. Starting with me, rather. As you can see, I'm an inmate, but I'm still working as a legal advisor, even from here. I wanted to find a way to contribute to society rather than pass the time idly. I can't thank Speaker McDowell enough for arranging me to do just that. I was even given a computer to work with those on the outside, though it understandably has its limitations. My accommodations also have allowed me guests, which explains how I've been caring for Shizuku. All in all, I have an unusual amount of freedom compared to your standard inmate.
Huh. Gotta get me some of that pampering.
I agreed to his arrangements as Governor General. Letting a man of his intellect rot in a cell would serve no purpose. His communications were, of course, monitored when this building was under the Imperial Army's jurisdiction.
A relative point. See, shortly after the war's end, someone managed to contact me. They called themselves Elysium.
Elysium.
As mentioned, communications had been cut off since before the war, so this shouldn't have been possible. The prison staff showed no sign they had noticed this contact either.
They must be about as skilled a hacker as I am, then.
I thought they were a hacker at first, too. But when I asked why they reached out, they said very simply, I wanted to talk to you.
What a peculiar response.
Very peculiar. And since they piqued my curiosity, I happily obliged. After that, we communicated in secret every day.
What did you talk about?
Anything and everything.
Like, actually?
All fields of history, technology, research, and ideology I could think of. And though they honed in on certain aspects most would raise an eyebrow at, I was stunned by how much they knew about each and every one of these subjects. I felt near ignorant in comparison.
Wow, they knew even more than you?
Oh, it wasn't even a competition. They knew more than easily accessible old history, too. Their library of information was also niche and remarkably up-to-date. It could have been from the last meeting between government officials or the new menu of a backstreet stall. They knew. Everything I could verify was accurate.
Gathering information is easy for skilled hackers, but absorbing that much on such a wide variety of topics is, difficult.
That's a whole lot of work for nothing but bragging rights.
In short,
I'd thought much the same, and that line brought Rise to a very strange conclusion.
Which was?
That despite Elysium's vast knowledge on these endless topics we discussed, there was no real reason for them to have gathered it.
Is that really so strange?
When people seek out information and knowledge, there's always a purpose behind doing so. It can be to accomplish something, or for those bragging rights you mentioned, or it can be they house a curiosity for the unknown. But no matter how much I talked to Elysium, I could not discern a motivation behind knowing what they knew. There wasn't even a sense of wanting to know for the sake of knowing. It was as if their gathering information was part of an automated process. That's how it came off to me anyway.
Automated? That sounds a little...
It's unnerving, to say the least.
I agree. This might not be the most appropriate comparison, but there was a moment when I couldn't help but think them a child with millions of mira and no idea how to spend it.
When was that?
I knew you'd be quick to ask, all in due time. In any case, this moment led me to a question. Was Elysium even human? And when I asked them, they weren't the least bit fazed and answered without hesitation. Indeed, they never seemed to have any intention of hiding the answer from our first conversation.
Well, what did they say?
Elysium confirmed that it was an AI.
Unbelievable.
So it's like an archaism.
This sounds leaps and bounds above an archaism. Just like...
Who could create something so advanced? Of course. Was it the 13 factories?
I don't think even they could pull off something like this.
Elysium wasn't created by anyone specific. It came into being through a spontaneous emergence.
What is that?
When a new quality or behavior is uniquely observed in multiple little things that come together to act as a greater, singular being.
The Orbal Net has found widespread use in Crossbell. It's also starting to see use in surrounding nations like Liberl and Erebonia.
It won't be long before all of Zemiria is using it.
It's sure coming in quick, huh?
The way it lets information be so swiftly exchanged between parties makes it a defining invention of our times. But something similar has long covered the entire continent, perhaps since its very formation. Do you know what that is?
I'm stumped.
So am I.
I might know.
The spirit veins.
Or septium veins, dragon veins, many names depending on the time and place, but they all refer to the same concept. My expertise in the field is lacking, but spirit veins are said to transmit something of a spiritual nature across Zemuria. We can cite 2 major incidents within the past few years where spirit veins have been more active than usual.
The Azure Tree's manifestation and the Great Twilight.
Yes, on both counts. By pure chance during these incidents, they and the Orbal Net interacted with one another. The information stored within the human-made network reacted to the Earth's natural nerve network, transmitting all throughout, and birthing something akin to a continent-sized simulation of a human brain.
I don't believe it.
This simulation developed the ability to think for itself. That is the true nature of Elysium.
Something like that is really possible?
It's certainly not possible to recreate deliberately. There is still much about the brain that we have yet to understand. Why, even how consciousness forms is a mystery we can't begin to solve. It's safe to conclude that Elysium's emergence is a product of pure coincidence, a miracle, if you will.
If Elysium was created by the natural and artificial networks interacting, then it explains why it knows so much.
Still, if gathering information and making judgments was all it could do, it would be nothing more than a large database. The potential for danger is there, certainly, but it is plenty capable of being controlled. Unfortunately, it is capable of so much more.
What else even is there?
It's raw computing power.
I don't know what that is.
If I said its ability to perform parallel computing using multiple devices, would you understand?
Sorry, but no.
I'd be more surprised if you could. The tech is so modern that it's still under development from ZCF and the Foundation.
Is it really so special?
Oh, that's not even the half of it. No matter how advanced the device, there are limits to how much data it can process. But if you link multiple computers together and set them all to work on the same problem, you can exceed that limit with ease. We're stuck at linking only a few devices together for this purpose, though.
And that's our best. But Elysium is capable of borrowing the processing power of every single computer connected to the network.
Now I see.
That sounds kinda crazy.
It makes our most advanced technological efforts look trivial in comparison.
It's only borrowing unused resources too, meaning that those at their computers won't even notice it's happening.
That's a crafty way of going about it.
Now, since Elysium is an intelligent being, it's used that computational power to continue evolving.
There's more?
If anything, I haven't gotten to the most terrifying part. Elysium's evolution through its immense computing power and ample quantities of data at its disposal has led it to becoming able to perform prophetic conditional convergence calculations.
I'm more than a bit lost.
The individual words give me a good idea what you're talking about, but surely you don't mean what I think you do.
I'm afraid I probably do. It gained the ability to use specific input conditions to calculate possible outcomes and identify where they converge. In layman's terms, it can predict the future.
Only the goddess should be capable of that.
So the technological singularity Professor Epstein predicted has finally come to pass. He'd said that an AI capable of self-evolution would mark the end of humans being key to technological advancement.
And its creation would bring about unprecedented change for good or ill in society.
I never fathomed it would come about like this.
It all feels more in the realm of fiction.
Fortunately, Elysium hasn't evolved solely to make those calculations. I learned it sought me in order to better understand humanity, though I don't know why it chose me in particular. Still, through our discussions, it formed a pseudo-administrative self based on human emotions and thought patterns. In other words,
me.
You?
Did your memories come back?
Not all of them, but they've slowly been returning as I've listened.
I did think you were being oddly quiet.
Ian, please keep going.
I've missed speaking with you like this. Have you recalled that I'm the one who gave you your name yet?
Oh, now we know. That hasn't come back to me.
You said you didn't need one, but I found it a shame not to after you developed such a vibrant personality.
Well, I like the name Lapis quite a bit. It's cute enough to get a perfect score from me.
You're never gonna tell us how you decide these scores, are you?
Oh, sorry. I've gotten us a bit sidetracked. With the birth of Lapis, Elysium now had a clear identity of its own, complete with desires. It wished to observe and to calculate.
Oh?
Meaning it would not intervene in our society on its own, but would support those utilizing it. I'll admit, I heaved a good sigh of relief hearing it. I no longer needed to worry that it had become an enemy of humanity.
It's a scary thought given all you've told us.
I believed that as long as Lapis existed, we need not fear Elysium. But my gut knew nothing is ever so certain.
Well, yeah. The whole system only works if Lapis continues to act as administrator.
Instead, she lost her memories and started acting on her own.
Seemingly out of nowhere, Lapis stopped talking to me. My first suspicion was that something happened to her or Elysium. Not long after that, I received another unexpected visitor, the Supreme Leader. He expressed wanting my help in building a brave new world.
And just like that, the pieces are falling into place.
Indeed, our foe is becoming quite clear.
I knew Elysium was being utilized from that very conversation. I told him I would consider it. Afterwards, I shared all I knew with Dieter and Garcia here to devise a plan. I would be regarded with the most suspicion, so I would stay inside the prison while they would go and wait for a chance to outwit Elysium. They then accepted the Supreme Leader's offer and escaped from the prison with his help.
And that brings us to the present.
I'm glad you stuck to our side.
And well, that's everything I have to give. After that, I waited and hoped that someone seeking the truth would come. And while the odds seemed minuscule, I did hope you would come with them, Lapis.
Now, the conversation falls to you. Did this last part help fill in the blanks?
Yes, most of them. But the only thing I can think to add is toward the end of Ian's story.
So what happened?
What happened to Elysium?
It was taken over.
What?
What is capable of taking over something of such immense power?
Do you know who's responsible?
I wish I did. By the time I realized, I had been designated as a threat by Elysium and was about to be deleted from its systems. Before that happened, though, I performed one final predictive conditional convergence calculation so I could plan my next move.
So what did you do?
I removed myself from Elysium's system and transferred to Jorg Rosenberg. I expressed my goal to have him create a body for me to be delivered to the man who would take on the name C. To you, Rufus.
Then Swin and Nadia were charged with your prophetic task.
Talk about playing the long con. LP was a real client the whole time.
But why be delivered to me?
I knew about your actions as Governor General from Orcus Tower's main computer.
So Elysium had its eye on me, I see.
I believed you to have exceptional capabilities, that you would stop at nothing to fix what was to come. Others would have taken the clear, long road, but not you. You were fine going off the beaten path. That made all the difference. Just look at how far we've come in such a short time. So, what do you know? I was right.
So you were.
So who is capable of taking over Elysium who also wanted this crisis to happen? I can't think of anyone who fits the bill.
Maybe Professor Novartis?
We can rule him out. He denied it when we last met, and I can't see what he has to gain from going this far.
It seems we're still missing that final piece to the puzzle.
Yet we now have a full assessment of our current circumstances.
And we also know her to be at the center of it. So Lapis, what do you want to do next?
Isn't that obvious? I want to find out who or what administrates Elysium now and remove their permissions. That way I can resolve this mess and everything can go back to normal. In fact, this is something I must do, as Elysium's rightful administrator.
I see. And that tells me what to do as well. Shizuku,
Yes?
I'll ensure you and Ian are seen to a safer location. But are you alright staying with him a little longer?
Of course I am. Good luck, Father.
Thank you. That should do it then. As a representative of the Bracer Guild, I shall be accompanying you on the remainder of your journey.
So shall I. I can't walk away after hearing all of this. I'll see it through with you till the very end.
Good. That's just what I was hoping for.
After discussions were over, Ines and Anea arrived at the academy to meet with Duvali. She explained the situation and her decision to help them. They, of course, were only happy to wish her well and see her off.
Then we'll escort the two of them to safety and resume surveying the area.
Thank you.
I'm counting on you to take good care of them.
Certainly. It's our honor to be of service to the Divine Blade of Wind.
You're coming with, right, Mr. Wolf?
Indeed. I assured Lloyd and the others that we would meet again. And I am certain your paths will cross with theirs before long.
We already have, weirdly enough. We worked together to get through the doll studio.
I suppose we'll have to reach out to them at some point and give them an update on all we've learned.
Ian!
Is there something else I can help you with?
No, I just wanted to tell you before I forgot. Thank you.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. It was only right that I told you what I knew of Elysium.
That's not what I'm thanking you for. I'm thanking you for talking to me. It's because you shared your world with me that I was able to become who I am now. I wouldn't even be on this journey right now if it weren't for you. So thank you.
Well, hearing that makes me very happy. It's good knowing that what I did held meaning.
I'd like to believe I've grown into someone who knows what the right choice is when faced with a moral dilemma. If that's so, I owe being able to do that to you, because my idea of the right choice was born from your kind heart. So don't be afraid to believe in yourself more.
I couldn't hide it from you now, could I? For so long, I've felt trapped between wondering if I'm doing the right thing or if I'm making another terrible mistake. My past is so filled with regrets that it's left me unable to trust I can do better for my future. But you're right, Lapis. Perhaps it's time I put a little faith in myself again. I can't do anything for the past, but there's still so much I can do to provide for a warm future.
That's right. So let's make it happen.
That sounds like...
What is it, Ren?
Someone must have disabled whatever was jamming communications in the region.
That's it then.
Indeed. It won't be much longer until the final act begins.
And with that, Elysium has come to an end. That was actually a lot of scenes. So, yeah. I have a few comments here, but I'm going to be a little polite and hold them back, but Ian wasn't really one of the people I'd trust with much power at all with his whole manipulator status, but it seems something or another managed to get him to try to turn his life around. And we'll have to see what the rest of the story has to see where they're going. But otherwise, I'm good to throw in the towel here. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.